and welcome to Review the Light. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nitefighter camping lantern. But really quick before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you click this button right down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This one right up here to follow me on Facebook. That'll make sure you keep up to date with the latest reviews and videos, which is of course very exciting. So this camping lantern, sold by Nitefighter. It doesn't actually have Nitefighter brand anywhere on it as far as I can tell, but it is sold by Nitefighter. If you want to take a look at any of the specifications or anything, feel free to pause the video at any time and read it in the box for yourself. So I'll go ahead and open it up. Inside is very simply just the lantern and a small hook attachment. The lantern comes in several colors, as you might have noticed on the box. My review sample is the green one. No doubt a popular color for lanterns and camping. No matter what color the body is, all the lights are the same. Now, it's got actually, it's made out of plastic, which some people may not prefer. However, for this application and how large it is, if it were made out of metal, even aluminum, it would be pretty heavy. And I appreciate that it's made out of plastic, so you can hang it at the roof of your tent or something like that without collapsing your tent. So it's not as extremely heavy duty as if it were made out of metal, but the plastic construction, I believe, is appropriate for this application. So you can just have a look here. It's actually got two emitting surfaces. It's got this up here on the top, and then it's got, you might count this as all one surface or as three separate surfaces, but the inside part of the lantern also can emit light. And then take a look at the bottom here. We've got this little hook if you want to hang the lantern upside down. I mentioned it comes with this hook, which you can attach to the bottom or the top and rotate in whatever manner you see fit. I do wish, I haven't found any good way of like storing this hook except for like kind of hooking it around. If I can do it again. How did I do that before? Anyway, let's see here. There we go. You can do that and kind of keep the hook with it and not lose the hook, and that's the best method I've found for that. Other than that, you just might have it in your pocket or keep it in your tent or something like that. But you can carry the lantern with this handle, or you hang it with this handle, or hang it with the bottom handle. It's pretty versatile. Here's a switch that controls it. At the bottom here, I'll go ahead and open it up. You just give a partial turn, and it runs off of 3 D-cell batteries, and you can see those in there. Now to get it back on, you have to line up this little notch with its indentation and then slide it right back in. To turn the lantern on, you just click the power button and it turns on here. If you click the power button again, it dims and then goes, or let's see. Alright, so if you leave it on for a second, then you click it on, click it again, it goes back off. However, to access the other two modes, it's got a high, a low, and it's kind of a strobe, or I guess this is SOS. So to get to those other modes, you have to click at the beginning 2 times or else 3 times. So when you're turning it on, a single click goes to the high, 2 goes to the low, and 3 goes to the SOS mode. And you may not be able to see it here. You'll be able to tell better when I take it outside, but this is a very warm tinted light, which I appreciate for a lantern. Also, you have the option from off. If you hold down on the button, you can turn on the top emitter, which is more of a focused emitter here. And again, you might be able to see this better outside, but you can see that's actually a fairly smooth beam pattern considering what it's coming from there. So that is the top emitter, which is also an option, and again, it's a pretty warm tint. So this is the Nitefighter camping lantern, and if you stick around for just a second, we will take it outside and give it a shot in the dark. Okay, thanks for sticking around with Review the Light. We've got the Nitefighter camping lantern out here in the backyard. We'll go ahead and fire it up and see what it looks like. So here it is in its low mode, or excuse me, this would be its high mode. And the brightness is showing you some of the dust on my camera there, it looks like. And there's a lower mode. And the color that you see is pretty true to what my eyes are seeing right now. And then I'll also show you the spot mode. Here we are, shining on the garage. Again, pretty good color rendition I'm getting from my camera. And you can see it's enough light to see your way around. It's not a lot. I'll try and adjust it so that the brightness that you see matches what I'm seeing with my eyes. And yeah, so I mean, I can feel like I can walk around it with this, and it's nice to have the spot mode in case you don't want the light shining in your eyes if you are walking around. And then, you know, if you're back in your tent or something like that, you've got the lantern mode to just shine around the area. So I'll go ahead and just take this for a little walk to the other side of the yard here so you can see the kind of light that it puts out. So it's definitely enough light to, I hold it like this even the light doesn't get in my eyes when I walk around, so that's nice. You know, just good general lighting. I don't see a lot of difference when I rotate the light. It seems like the edges between the emitting surfaces, I don't really see dark spots in there. There's a little bit of variation, but not a lot, so that's good to see. Alright, well, this has been the Nitefighter camping lantern. So thanks for checking out Review the Light. If you haven't yet, make sure, like I said, to click this link right down here to follow me on YouTube, this one right up here to follow me on Facebook. Keep up to date with the latest reviews and videos. Thanks and have a great night.